You know, I almost feel like I should apologize to Rainbow Six Siege because I've meant to make this video for months and am only now making it. And honestly, this game deserves better. Hey, hi, how you doing? This is the Gamertron and welcome back to the Gamertron Show, and for the next few minutes I'm going to be talking about one of my new favorite first-person shooter multiplayer games of all time, Rainbow Six Siege. To this very day, I'm still kicking myself that I didn't put Rainbow Six Siege in my top 10 games of 2015, and I'm kind of still kicking myself now because I know I can't put Rainbow Six Siege in my top 10 games of 2016. Because Rainbow Six Siege is one of the games I've played the most this year. This game deserves way more props, way more attention, way more praise than what it already gets. Which is quite a bit already, but not to the same extent of some other games and other games that I talk about and cover on my channel. There are a lot of really good video games that I should make more videos of. I'm going to try and get on that. However, in the meantime, Rainbow Six Siege. Holy crap. You know, in the years leading up to Rainbow Six Siege, Ubisoft, as both a publisher and its multiple developer teams, lost a lot of faith with people. I can't pin down when exactly this started, whether it was with the tiresome releases of a new Assassin's Creed game every year, them falsely advertising the visuals and graphics of their games, the releasing of buggy and glitchy games, and the list goes on, and you know this story, you know this song and dance. Ubisoft is infamous for it. However, enormous props and praise must go to the developer Ubisoft Montreal. The amount of love and support that they have been showing Rainbow Six Siege since it released in December of 2015, the amount of support, update, patches, new free content, and DLC over this past year has been amazing. I don't know of any other Ubisoft game that has received so much support after launch. On top of that, just monthly adding new free content, whether it be a new map, new playable operators, new weapons, or new cosmetics. I don't know. I can't think of another Ubisoft game that Ubisoft has just supported so much. And I hope this is the start of a trend of what's to come with future Ubisoft games. Oh, I'm hoping For Honor gets a lot of post-release support for it. However, that's not the real purpose, not the real reason I want to make this video and talk about Rainbow Six Siege. I did want to bring that up though. I do want to bring up the support, the love, the care, the attention, all the monthly extra new content that's been added to the game this past year. That is something noteworthy, that is something bringing attention to, because not all developers do that. Consistently patch their game, consistently add free new content, consistently address complaints within the community, consistently give you more reasons to play the game. And that is one of the many reasons that has me coming back and consistently playing the game. I love Rainbow Six Siege, and it has become one of my favorite first-person shooters and one of my favorite multiplayer games of all time. There really is nothing else exactly like it. There are absolutely video games that Siege took reference from and is similar to, but Siege as a whole by itself is a unique first-person shooter multiplayer experience, whether you're playing PvP or PvE terrorist hunt. And I simply cannot recommend the game enough. If you love playing with friends, if you love a first-person shooter that challenges you, if you love competitive, intense PvP, if you love a first-person shooter that's incredibly immersive, and somewhat, I know this word gets used a lot, overused a lot, but realistic to some extent. I don't know where to begin and end with praising Rainbow Six Siege. Well, of course, most importantly, there's the gameplay. And Siege's gameplay is one of the very few FPSs that rewards you, not just for twitch reflexes like so many other shooters that solely rely on twitch reflexes, but actual accuracy, actual timing, actual patience, actual skill, not just running in guns blazing headfirst into a shootout. Siege asks of you to take your time, plan carefully. Every step you take, every shot you make, could determine life or death, win or lose. And the reason I say that is because, unlike so many other video games I've played, Rainbow Six Siege is uniquely focused on audio, on you listening to your environment. Rainbow Six Siege has one of the best audio sound systems I've experienced in a game, well, period. The sound is phenomenal and incredibly accurate, and is a must-use tactic when playing Siege. Listening for your enemy's footsteps, whether it be outside a room, inside a room, on the roof, underneath you. The sound placement, the clarity, vibrations, the real weight and power that can be heard and felt through footsteps, through gunshots, through environmental interaction. Rainbow Six Siege is one of the very few video games where I've had oh shit moments, because when I was trying to sneak up on a terrorist or sneak up on another enemy player, they caught me and killed me red-handed because I wasn't even thinking of the sound I was generating. There are so few video games where I can recommend that you have a good sound system or a good set of headphones. Usually those kinds of games would be like horror games, first-person horror games, because you want to get immersed in the experience. You want to hear all the atmospheric music and sound. You want to hear for when a baddie is sneaking up behind you, so you can run away. Here in Rainbow Six Siege, sound plays a similar role, but a much more tactful one. Keep in mind, I've been going on the past 2 minutes just talking about how good the sound is in Siege, and how the sound is actually integral to the gameplay itself, and I haven't even talked about, like, actual gameplay mechanics, even though technically in this case, for this particular game, the sound is a gameplay mechanic, and that's just so unique. And while there are other games that use sound as a gameplay mechanic, it's rare to find one on the same level as Siege. But talking more about the base gameplay mechanics, Rainbow Six Siege just has solid, fluid, smooth, responsive gameplay. Now, I know for hardcore Rainbow Six fans, they're a bit disappointed by the gameplay, the fact that there's no third-person cover system, which was available in previous Rainbow Six games. I've played previous Rainbow Six games. I was not a fan of the third-person cover system, and I love third-person. I love third-person views, and I do enjoy a good third-person cover system, but for me personally, I didn't like the third-person cover system found in the older Rainbow Six games. They were very clunky, having you perma-stick and glue to walls, and just really take cover and never leave cover. Older Rainbow Six games were supposed to be first-person shooters, but they just ended up being third-person shooters, so why even bother with the first-person? Siege fully embraces first-person. And instead of giving us the sticky cover system, we're instead allowed to lean left and right, anytime, anywhere, allowing us to look over and past corners, and depending on where you're situated, make your own cover. You're also allowed to go prone, and going prone is surprisingly rare in first-person shooters nowadays, so glad to have it here. Allows for a great deal of tactical options and ways to make the environment into your own cover. You can also climb up on and mantle over just about any chest-high object, whether that be a table, couch, some form of furniture or whatnot. You may not have any actual jumping or double jumping as in other first-person shooters, which is fun, without a doubt, but Rainbow Six Siege's movement system keeps things way more, grounded. Yes, I'm terrible. I'm well aware. In all seriousness though, when you don't have your players jumping around like maniacs, and everyone has the ability to get to high vantage points, it doesn't give high vantage points the same amount of significance. Whereas in Siege, your position on the map in the environment at any given time, depending on where you are situated and your enemies are situated, can have advantages and disadvantages fluctuating at any given time. And on a personal note, I just love to rappel. I see that in so few games, so I love the rappel mechanic. Being able to climb up and down walls and buildings, scaling them and climbing up to the rooftops. It's just fun. It's just fun and cool. However, this is a first-person shooter, and while all these elements, all these factors combine to help make up Siege's solid and unique gameplay, as a shooter, it has to be fun to shoot things, and it is very fun. Once again, the sound design steals the show. Every weapon sounds unique. Every weapon sounds powerful. Every weapon truly has a different feel to it. Not just visually, not just aesthetically, but mechanically as well, as each weapon has very distinct and different rates of fire, DPS, reload time, accuracy, not only making every single weapon unique, special, and deadly in their own unique way, but supporting a number of different preferred weapon types and playstyles. And these weapon types and playstyles lead into and are a part of one of the most unique aspects and features and content of Rainbow Six Siege something it's known for, its operators, which I think really work here. The operators not only being unique and crazy characters representative of the different special forces around the world. These different operators, like the different playable hero characters in a great many other games that focus in on having unique playable different characters, allows for a ton of variety, replayability, finding your preferred playstyles, and allowing for a multitude of unique and varying experiences with Siege, depending on your operator, your weapon of choice, how you utilize the game's mechanics and environments. If you pay attention to the sound, it all adds up, it all comes together to create this first-person shooter experience, which is just, well, to me, addicting. Whether it be trying to master the AI in Terrorist Hunt, or competing against other human beings online, how you utilize the environment, what operator you pick, which weapon you pick, how well you listen, it creates a whole new level of immersion and intensity when you're in there. Rainbow Six Siege just has this unique quality, this unique feel, this unique intensity, this unique attention to detail that just has me coming back for more. And there's just so many other awesome little variables on the side that help keep the game fresh and replayable, such as the semi-destructive environments, which always has you on your toes, because while you're walking past a wall ready to ambush somebody, somebody could be on the other side of that wall listening and just waiting to blow you away with a shotgun blast, taking out a chunk of the wall and you with it. Or how about how all the unique operator abilities can combo and counter one another. For instance, the defensive operators Bandit and Mute can make some areas of the map just impassable, indestructible, forcing attacker players to find another way around that you may already have defended, a little kill zone or ambush setup that they have to go through. But then we have operators like Thatcher and Thermite, who, with Thatcher's EMP grenade, can disable Mute and Bandit's devices so that Thermite can blow a hole in the wall. And these are just a few of the combos, combinations, and counters that can be used with the different operator abilities to make multiplayer matches and terrorist hunts fresh, unique, and exciting. Just when you think that you have the perfect team composition of operators, like there's no way they can bypass your defenses, an attacker team just so happens to bring the right operator that uses their ability effectively, and the tables have turned. Finally, one last thing I want to bring up and point out. Rainbow Six Siege is one of the first first-person shooters in a long time to ditch regenerating health. You have a health bar, you have a fixed health bar, and when you die, you're dead. There's no respawning, there's no regenerating health. There is an operator, Doc, who can heal and revive teammates, but he is just one operator, and he has a limited amount of that ability to heal and res his teammates. So it all balances out, but still, I love the fact that there's a fixed health bar, no regenerating health. It makes things so much more intense and has you play so much more cautiously. It really makes you value that one in-game life that you have. And so that was about 10 minutes of me rambling about how much I love Rainbow Six Siege, how good of a game it is, and how you need to own this. If you love multiplayer, if you love PvP and PvE, if you love first-person shooters that challenge you with dynamic and actually skill-based gameplay, along with beautiful visuals, fantastically designed levels and maps, and I need to stop myself here, else I'm just going to keep praising Rainbow Six Siege for like an hour. Anyways, that's been a video. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did indeed like the video in any way, shape, or form, please remember to hit the like button. Hitting the like button helps you, helps me, helps everybody involved in the video. If you hit the like button, please leave a comment. What are your thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the topic of this video and Rainbow Six Siege in general? Let me know your thoughts, feelings, and opinions in the comment section below. I love reading comments. Get nearly enough comments. Please leave a comment. If you want to help out and support this video, then please share it on social media, Twitter, and Facebook. And if you want to help out and support me directly, then please consider pledging and becoming a patron on my Patreon. Anyways, guys, that's been a video. I'll see you all later.